So this project basically kicked off from innovation, right? They prepared the tooling, the plate, and then with the outsole, we wanted to see, okay, what can we now develop via design language? Try to explore a design language which could fit the type of mentality which is an ultra player. So because the tooling was done with such a nice precision, it was also inspired by the F1 car. We looked at the car details, we looked at the F1 car machine itself, and it's always meant as the fastest vehicle on the ground. Therefore, we were like, okay, let's make this shoe to have the fastest visual ever in football. Therefore, everything was inspired by F1 cars, and basically, how can we take delivery, you know, because the car is basically, it's fast because it has the downforce, which keeps it going to corners. So therefore, we have also like a lockdown cage, which keeps you also being locked onto the plate, right? And then everything in the shoe is really minimal, because the idea is that you're always focused on the line gesture, which kind of slims visually the shoe down, and then also makes it look also slimmer and faster. So, idea was, of course, how can we make something which is visually so impactful and strong, and red is a color which can always take to that level. But then we have our seasonal colors which we go with the brand, so that's also where the purple came in. So it's also more of like a brand approach to see what running is doing and everything, but we were more or less leading with this color forward. So yeah. That stud there, the third stud in the back, is actually a braking stud. Yeah, because the idea is, it's not about being fast, like we talked about F1. When they go into a corner, when they're braking, they're low to the ground and they can do that corner really fast and effectively. Therefore, the stud makes it stop faster and accelerate faster as well. So that's the idea. So it's stop and go. So it's not just about running, it's also about braking and changing direction. To do something bold like that, you want to have insights from the players, right? So our innovation team already had those insights when they talked with the players. Also during our development of the Ultimate as well, we talked with the players. We shared the shoe, the designs, the sketches. We got feedback from them, and overall the shoe was really, really good. So that's why we continued. So it started with carbon. So because they had a new method how to introduce carbon to footwear and specifically football. And it's a new way, a new method of actually applying carbon, where it's not just like one base, but it's actually layered carbon. So you can layer it where you need it more and where you need it less to get that stiffness where you need it for the shoe to be stable, and then also where you want to have the response, right? Which propels you forward. So it's a completely different method of applying carbon to footwear. It's like this. What we try to do is make shoes for the athletes, for the top level, but at the end of the day you're also selling shoes to the teenager, to a kid, so you need to make an appealing looking shoe for everybody. And one thing which can kind of be resonating with the kid is like, oh, let's make a line. Makes the shoe visually super impactful and super speedy looking. So that kid, when he sees that on the television, he can be like, oh, I want that shoe with the line. So even if he doesn't know the PUMA brand, there's a super iconic feature, like a visual on the shoe, which then makes him like, oh, I want that. I would say super simple. It's really comfortable. It's the right weight, so it's not too light, it's not too heavy, it's the right weight which is just going to give you that support which you need, and it's going to make it look really fast because the shoe looks really fast.